Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Last video I tried to show you how to create a machine learning, Azure Machine Learning or called workspace, this one here. So this is the main dashboard. And today we will try to we'll make a comprehensive walkthrough of Machine Learning Studio. So this is the Machine Learning Studio we created yesterday, this one here. And in this video, I will try to explore all the components of the machine learning studio. It's designed to help machine learning professionals and data science manage their work efficiently. Whether you are a beginner or experienced user, this guide will help you, of course, to improve your skills. Let's see, and understand the purpose of each of these features. And as you can see here, let me just go back to the machine learning, and you can see here after creating this workspace we need to launch studio. Click here to launch studio. Now as you can see here, machine learning studio is divided into main sections. Let's see the sidebar on the left, this one here, and also the main workspace. This is the main dashboard in the center. The sidebar is your navigation tools, while the main workspace provides access to templates, models, and other resources. And let's try to start with the sidebar. So as you can see here, this is home. This is home is landing is the landing page when you log in or click Launch Studio. It's provide a quick links to frequently used resources and also overview about your project. Now, what is the model catalog? So the model catalog, this section of a repository of pre-trained model that you can use directly or customize for your projects. So for example, if you need the language model, you can browse to find models like GPT or Llama. And you can see this is the pre-trained models, many of the pre-trained model that can be used directly in your project, or let's say in your machine learning. And you can see this is a section is authoring. This is contains several components, and the first one is the notebook. So this is used to create and run Jupyter notebooks for coding, data analysis, training or model to the inference. And for example, you can open a sample notebook to experiment which data they pre-processed. And as you can see, it's now for free. And you can try to create, for instance, add file here, create, and now you can see, name it for instance test, and click OK. Now as you can see here, we will try to, yeah, this is the main I create now a file, but as you can see here, the compute is disabled or unknown. So we will go, of course, through this and show you how to use not compute and also notebooks. But this is only an overview of the machine learning studio. But for now, there's no compute instance. Let's see here. And the automated ML, I will just close this tab here. And the automated ML automate the process of model creation by letting the platform select the best algorithm and hyperparameters for your data. So assume that you have a data and you don't know which algorithm is appropriate or the for your data, and you need to select the best algorithm for this. So this is you can use automated ML. Just add your file. So as you can see here, there is no code, nothing. Let's you see, let's try to find the best model based on your data without writing a single line of code. So this is code free. So you just need to give your data, and the automated ML will try to give you what is the best algorithm for your data. And the designer, the next section is the designer. The designer, it's use a drag and drop interface to create a machine learning pipelines without, of course, extensive coding. And as you can see here, there's several algorithms, custom, several, show more samples, yeah. So as you can see here, for instance, image classification using DenseNet, binary classification and regression, and let's say if we open any sample here, as you can see, it's only a drag drops. So this is the model. Let me, okay. Yeah. So this is the drag and drop. For instance, load your data, select the columns that you would like to use in your training, cleaning missing data, split the data into training and testing or validation, use the algorithm and train your model, selecting the score map, model, for instance, using accuracy or any other metrics. And here you need to evaluate the model. So as you can see, it's uh, there's no, I mean, you didn't need to write any line of code here. It's it's only a drag drop, and I will show you how to use this in a next couple of videos. And you can see here this prompt flow is managing a workflow involving, let's say, generative AI models. For instance, you can create a chatbot that use ChatGPT for multi question and answer of your data. And of course, we will go through this in, in the next couple of videos. And now the section here is called assets, and it contains many, let's say, several components. And the first one is data. And data is managing data sets, connect the data source and exploring the data profiling tools. And you can see the data it contains. You can load your data, and here's the data store. Sorry, is connecting the machine learning algorithm or studio workspace, let's say, to the data store, and this data store is also trying to try to save your credential. And you can see here data store securely connect to the storage services on Azure by storing connection information. And the data monitoring is to monitor your data if there's any drift and etc. And the next one is job. And job is monitoring and manage your machine learning experiment, including training jobs and batch inferencing tasks. And if we say, let's see, this is our machine learning studio, and already select the model, I mean the algorithm, and also the either by notebook or maybe by designer or automated ML. Now, every if we run any algorithm, all experiments, I mean the experiment will be created either we created by automatically or by CLI or even by Azure pipeline. I have also uploaded a video how to connect between pipeline, Azure DevOps, and also Azure Machine Learning Cloud. And the next one is component. This component is store usable, reusable pipeline component such as data transformation steps. And the next one is pipeline. It's end is managed end-to-end machine learning workflow. So you can track dependencies and run complex workflow here. So what you can do here is select, let's see, upload your data and do the pre-processing, do the training, evaluation, and maybe a deployment. This called this all of these steps is called pipeline. It's only end-to-end machine learning algorithm. And the environment defined the running environment, which specific dependencies such as Python libraries and require. I mean, any package, other packages required for executing your training, or your, let's say, executing your job. And you can see here the environment already installed. This is what we have, what they already installed in the compute instances. And next one is the models. It's from the name, it's managing machine learning models, including versioning control and deployment readiness. And assume this is after training your model, your training model will be saved in this directory, in this dashboard here. And you can use this model in the, for example, to make the inference. And this is the job of endpoints. Then endpoints deploy your models as a web service and monitor their performance in real time. We will, of course, this is a real time endpoints is when you try to make an inference on in real time. I mean, when you send the data, you need to get the response as soon as possible. For the batch endpoints, it's like I will send a request and I will get the inference in a sequentially, let's say, or in a specific period. And yeah, this now the next one is manage. So this is the we'll start with compute, and you can see it's set up and manage compute clusters and instances for running experiments and training jobs. So if you see, so you can see here, choose for a selection of CPU and GPU instances with popular code. And this is if you would like to train your model, or let's say for the development, you can try to use a compute instance, because all of the packages, all the dependencies already installed, so you don't need to add to set up anything here. For the cluster, it's a set, I will call it as a set of single compute instances. In this case you have I mean, I don't know, from 0 to I mean, as you let's say needs to define the clusters for 5, 10, even how as you want. And this is a Kubernetes clusters, and we will go through all of these in more details, and of course with demos and examples. And the next one is monitoring, is track the performance of your models, job, and endpoints. And the data labeling, create and manage data labeling projects for supervised learning. And you can see you can label your data here. So assume that your project is to do object detection, and this surface here, this will make you it will try to help you to label your data. Or so you can see here, create a new labeling project with image classification or object detection, managing workflow, scale out your labeling effort for multi labelers. And we will go, of course, through this. And the next one is linked service and connections. This is securely connect to external services such as storage account and database. This one, sorry. And let me go back to the home, and you can see this is the main workspace features. This is let's say the main dashboard. So as you can see, the main workspace is where you will find the templates, pre-trained model, and snap of notebooks to accelerate your project. And you can see, let's see, generative AI with prompt flow. So there are multiple components here. So for instance, multiple round answer questioning and answer of your data. Use this template to build a chatbot that answer questions based on your index data. And this web classification, this one here, web class, train your model to classify URLs into predefined, of course, categories. And I won't go through all of these one by one, but with the computer instances, you can see here, this is, yeah, notebook samples. This is samples of how to train and deploy your model via notebooks, Jupyter notebooks. And this is all the pre-configured notebooks to help you get started quickly. For example, as I said, for example, train and deploy a model, a simple workflow for training and image classification, let's say, classification model. And the tips, this is also for the shortcuts. This is recently viewed. As you can see, this is the latest file created. And his compute instance, as you can see, is free. I mean, we haven't it's just still I haven't created any compute. It's just only to give you a short introduction about Machine Learning Studio. So as a conclusion, Machine Learning Studio is a feature-rich platform that simplify the process of developing, deploying, and managing machine learning model. By understanding its components and functionalities, you can streamline your workflow and focus on creating impact solutions. So if you found this workflow helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more in-depth tutorials on Azure machine learning and cloud technologies. Thanks for watching and see you next time.